I'm Elina Meng. I live in the Bay Area of California. I do Kung Fu ever since I was a kid. I also do line dancing, dragon dancing. I teach as well as a passion. Yeah, I just do Kung Fu all day, every day. For me, Lunar New Year, it means getting together with family and celebrating each other. I also would define it as like performing. Lion dancing, dragon dancing is a very important tradition. It's performed to bring good fortune, good luck, and chase out the evil. Yeah, everyone loves it. I could show you guys at the studio. And here's the studio. So that's where we keep the lions. My dad built that shelf up there. And hurry, 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 before students come in. Here, this is into the lion. You put your head on that red pillow, and that black string right there hanging is for the eyes to blink and the ears. Blink. Okay, one more time, good. Perfect. Okay, you see how the ears move up as well? Yeah, super cool. Super cute. Show me some actions. So you're shaking it. It requires a lot of arm strength. I never really rehearse line dance, I just do it. Something I've been doing since I was a kid, so. Stanley! Action! Woo! Amazing. He's sitting on my brother's head. Good job. I basically got born into like martial arts. Been training and teaching since I was in my diapers. I do Kung Fu every day, but I don't get paid. It's like, I just do it because I like the feeling after I do Kung Fu. Like, I just love the art of it, and I love teaching students. I love seeing their progress, and it's really fun to share my skills to them and seeing them get better. My dad started it. He did teach me, and my brother. My mom's from Shenyang, and then my dad's from Guangzhou. I lost my Cantonese because I speak English to my dad now, so I'm very grateful that I do speak Mandarin with my mom. Me and my brother, we actually run a school on our own, and I really like that because I think me and my brother, we push each other to train like harder. Growing up, I was like always taller than him and bigger than him. Now he's taller than me and stronger than me, so he can actually carry me in lion dance. We've never been partners before when we're like growing up, but now he can actually carry me and like we can do tricks. The thing we're doing is called Dui Lian. It's like two people, one person with a spear, the other person's like dodging it. They're not as sharp, but it's real metal. You just have to trust them, you know? That's actually kind of new. Me and my brother just learned it ourselves. We watched a bunch of like Wushu videos from China, like they're insane. A Wushu athlete is someone who is competitive in Wushu or is taking it more seriously. It literally means martial arts in Chinese. It's acrobatic. It has a lot of weapons. Stanley Meng, up, short weapon. Good job, Stanley. And then there's more training tonight. Let's go, baby. Growing up, I would only tell people that I felt comfortable with, which is like one or two people. My teachers or classmates, none of them knew. So in a way, I feel like I was living like two different lives. Like one was like my Kung Fu life and the other one was just like a shy kid at school. In my like Kung Fu life, I was able to like fully be myself. Yeah, at school, I just had like my walls up. I think that happened all the way up to like high school. And then college was like when I like was more comfortable with breaking my walls down and like just being myself at school. Through Kung Fu, I learned to like persevere and have discipline, patience, to not give up, and consistency. It's physical and mental, because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to push yourself. I also do like, I call it a side hustle, but like basically social media. I just post like Kung Fu. Literally, I just breathe, eat, sleep Kung Fu. So this year for Lunar New Year, my brother and I will be doing a performance. It's 8 a.m. and we just arrived. Stampede. So this is the silk uniform. We wear it for performances and competitions.
난 모르겠어.
I'm like, oh. No stretch. Let's stretch. The thing is stretching. I feel so awkward, but last minute eyeliner on. Cute, cute. Britney Spears. Come on, mama. Last minute rehearsals. You guys ready?
On the way.
What the heck? Elina, how's it going? It's going great.
Stop! Stop recording!
So after a Lunar New Year performance, we would go home, eat hot pot. We'll take like a 2-day break. We'll close the school for Lunar New Year. My mom would buy shrimps, like fish balls, meatballs, fish, a bunch of like veggies, mushrooms, lamb. That was like the main dish. It was very healthy actually, because you cook the food in front of you in boiling water, and then you get what you want. There's like the spoon. It can get just the food without the soup, or you can get like a spoon that will get like both. It's really good. What I would tell my younger self is just to never give up and go on your own path. Yeah, don't be afraid to be different. Embrace who you are, where you come from, your culture, everything. And don't let the fear of caring about other people's opinions stop you from doing anything. I feel like my life was like very different from my peers. I know everyone has their own unique stories, but I've always wanted mine to be like made into a movie. So this feels kind of like that. I've never shared this much and in depth about my Lunar New Year tradition or anything close to it. Yeah, I want people to know like who I am, and hopefully it will like, inspire them in any way, shape, or form, like to embrace themselves and just go after what they want. And yeah. Thank you, Target, for giving me the opportunity to share my story. It was fun sharing my Lunar New Year performances with you guys and my day-to-day as a Wushu athlete. Check out the other episodes in the series and subscribe to Target's YouTube channel.